Unit 9. Managing People. Recording 9.1.
What do managers need in order to be good managers of people?
They need to understand that there are things that motivate everyone, and these are some very familiar common themes, like people care about their families, everybody wants to make a difference, everybody needs to be respected. But then the more difficult thing is to understand how everybody is unique and different to the way you as a manager are. And the secret here, therefore, is to try to know what the world looks like through the eyes of another person, of each other person who reports to you. In order to do that, you need to perfect the art of asking questions and listening to people, and asking not just any questions, but questions that really tell you about what a person's drivers, unique motivators are, and what a person's concerns are in the situation that you share.
Recording 9.2.
What changes have you noticed recently in the way people behave at work?
I think everything is moving much faster. We used to be going at 50 kilometers an hour, and now we're going at 150 kilometers an hour. People are trying to do more and more in less and less time. And the most important thing is to stand back and take a strategic view, as from a helicopter, you might say, to see where what you're doing fits into a bigger picture. And to make time to reflect. We don't reflect enough. It's one of the things that gets driven out, gets destroyed by the amount of time pressure that we're under. So standing back is what I would recommend people to do.
Recording 9.3.
Managing international teams can present particular problems. How can managers prepare themselves for this?
The hardest thing, of course, is to figure out what you take for granted that other people don't take for granted. And it's because we take it for granted that we don't even think about it, the assumptions that we make. You step into another culture and you need to realize that you might understand what you don't take for granted anymore, but do you understand how much other people are taking for granted in the new culture? Otherwise, these cultural differences, although they're very important, to some extent are superficial. The real differences are still the important differences between people. You go and work in another culture, and just because people look the same through your eyes, doesn't mean to say they are the same. They are unique and different individuals, and you really need to remember that.
Recording 9.4. 1.
This is Jenny. I'm ringing about the conference. Great news. I've found a hotel with good rates. So, how many rooms do you want to book?
2.
Hi, this is Jason. I'm phoning about the management training course. I want to confirm my place on the course. By the way, who's leading it? Thanks.
3.
Oh, hello. This is Carol. I'm ringing about next Friday's meeting. I've got 2 questions. Firstly, how many people will there be at the meeting? And secondly, what time will it finish? Okay, bye.
4.
Hi, this is Maria from Finance. I'm phoning about the budget. How much did you spend on the Tokyo trip? I need to fill in the expenses claim by Friday.
Recording 9.5.
What are you planning this evening, Rachel?
Nothing really. Maybe I'll look over my notes for tomorrow's presentation.
Look, why don't you relax a little? I'm going to a restaurant tonight with a few colleagues. You've met one or two of them. Would you like to come with us? It's in the town centre. We could have a few drinks afterwards.
Well, it's very kind of you, Alexandra, but I think I'd like to relax at the hotel tonight, if you don't mind. I'm a bit tired, quite honestly.
Are you sure? You'd really enjoy it.
It's very kind of you, but perhaps another time.
Recording 9.6.
I don't know too much about Sweden, really, Sven. What do people here like doing in their spare time?
Well, Martha, Swedish people like to be in the open air. They're very health conscious, so they enjoy playing sports, football, tennis, skiing and ice skating in the winter. And of course, a lot of people have summer cottages by the sea or lakes, so they go there at the weekends and relax, swim, go sailing and so on.
Interesting. And what about you, Sven? What do you usually do after work, in the evenings?
I usually watch television, and often I have a sauna with my family. We enjoy that a lot. How about you, Martha?
Well, generally I spend time with my children and read to them before they go to bed. After that, I sit down, chat to my husband, and then we argue about what to watch on television.
Recording 9.7.
I've really enjoyed the trip, Sven. I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of business together in future.
Yes, there's a lot of potential in Sweden for your products, and we can help you build up sales here.
Good. I think so too. Thanks very much for your hospitality. I really enjoyed the meal tonight. And also thanks for showing me around the city yesterday. It was fascinating. I feel I know Stockholm a bit now.
I'm glad you enjoyed the tour, Martha. We're very proud of our city, as you may know. Well, I hope you have a good journey back. We'll be in touch soon, I'm sure.
Yes. I'll call you as soon as I've talked to my colleagues about your proposal. We'll take it from there.
Goodbye, Martha. All the best.
Bye, Sven.
Unit 10. Conflict. Recording 10.1.
What are the most common causes of disputes at work?
There are a number of causes. The first, I would say, is unrealistic expectations about what a contract can deliver, lack of flexibility, that when expectations are not being met, business people can be not as flexible in the circumstances. Lack of communication, communicating badly or not communicating at all. Genuine differences of view about how a commercial arrangement is meant to work. A change in personnel, change in management structures. Simply a component in a piece of machinery failing. A specification not being sufficiently thought through. Many, many reasons.